What's up, my people? How y'all doing? I'm getting the nail changed over at Tires Plus. I got some new tires and they got a nail in them. The best thing is they're under warranty, so they fix them for free. But what we're going to talk about today is two costly mistakes to avoid at all costs when investing in real estate. Number one mistake that I kept making was I kept investing in the inner city. Okay, now that's a good thing when you start out because the properties are more affordable. You can get you some line of credit, whatever, sell the properties however you want to do it, and you can move up. Location is everything. What happened was when they start tearing down the public housing in our city, now all of the people that used to rent from us, they took off, they could rent into the suburbs now. So now my houses, I had full occupancy for like 10 plus years. When they started tearing down those properties and they opened up the suburbs to the Section 8 housing, I lost 30% of my tenants immediately. So one mistake was do not keep investing in the inner city. It's okay to start there because sometimes you might not have the necessary credit, funds, or whatever to just start out into the nicer neighborhoods and areas. So that's one big mistake that I made. Another mistake was over fixing the houses. I was making the houses like I was gonna stay in them. We was putting new windows, new roofs. We was putting in new AC, new electric box. Now, granted, these houses were dilapidated houses that I was fixing up, distressed properties. However, some of it I could have got away with, like the windows weren't always just that bad, or maybe the roof was okay for another 3 to 5 years or something like that. So maybe I should have went ahead and did that. Go ahead and cut your costs somewhere so that you can keep investing in other markets and you won't become so burned out and stuff like that. So those are two things that I was doing. A third thing that I see is slumlorders. They do not want to fix up the properties. So you keep having a turnover in occupancy rate, or you're not checking the background of your tenants. Now I wasn't doing credit checks. I more so knew the people. I had a good reputation, and so I just go down to Section 8 and they would recommend me good tenants. So we were pretty much good there. But now in some cases, you may need to go ahead and do some research and see if the tenant is, credit worthy. They're gonna take care of your property. If they credit is through the ground, they're not gonna pay in the long run. So that's another thing. But do not be a slumlord. Fix the properties up nice enough to where your tenants are happy. You got proper lighting, the breaker's not kicking off, it's painted. You don't have no lead-based paint out there hurting the children or nothing like that. Pipes ain't leaking, whatever. Just go ahead and do a decent job, but you don't have to put all new vinyl on the house, all new windows on the house, all new roofing on the house, all new plumbing, all new central air. If you go and check my resume, that's what all them houses look like. And that was a mistake. I should have maybe did just enough to make sure that they were up to standard, new carpet. It just was just a little too much. Now, maybe if I was in the suburbs, that would have flew because the property would have appreciated more and I'd have been straight. But as far as when I was in the inner city, it was a cap unless I'm on how much my property appreciated, unless I was in commercial. Now, at that time, I was unaware of commercial. We had some duplexes and stuff like that. But now I got a whole new game plan. I think it's gonna be bulletproof once we go ahead and get it up and running. So I like to say, hey, avoid those two costly mistakes at all costs. Location, investing in the wrong areas repetitively. It's okay to start, but don't keep buying there. The second, don't make the house a money pit where you putting too much money in there, because you want to get a return on your investment, ROI. You could take this information to the bank. I'm trying to see which way I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna go with the real estate, and we're gonna go with the trading. Maybe I'll make another channel with the investing and some of the health benefits that I've learned since in these 61 years like that. Hey, thanks for my time. Thanks for your time, my people. Y'all be good, stay encouraged, man. And one thing about it, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Hey, let's brainstorm with James. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so we can thrive.